Hey y'all, how y'all doing today? In my last video, or live, this is a video, I talked a little bit about karmic energy and frequency, a little bit about that. I think I want to go back into that a little bit more today. I first want to give you a little story to tell you why. As you know, or for some of you, you know that I'm a graphic designer. So one of my classes entailed me taking a class in photo photography. Photography. So one of the assignments entailed taking a photo shoot and building a story around it. Not sure what I was going to do. I just started taking pictures of the city to see if an idea would come about. I live in Trenton, so it's not really that exciting. So, I don't know. The conditions are kind of horrible in a lot of parts of town. So it just dawned. I went from city to city to see if I could capture anything exciting. So when I got to East Trenton, I just started seeing all these murals of people that were killed due to gun violence. And it was so many. And I just started taking the pictures. And I thought that this was worth talking about because this is crazy. Maybe I can bring awareness to the situation because it was going to be done for school. And maybe I can utilize that photo shoot to reach more people. So as I'm taking the pictures, before I even took those pictures, I started taking pictures of a lot of the factories that have been here for decades that are now empty. I'm talking about, I was just taking pictures of so much property that was abandoned that can be utilized, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, wow, I never had looked at the city like this before. It just hit so different. So, after taking the pictures of factories and stuff, that wasn't really interesting. So I continued to take pictures and I went through some of the worst neighborhoods and start taking pictures of the infrastructure and noticed how many houses was boarded up, but there were still people living in these areas. Even ones that I assumed were abandoned, people were actually living in them. And I just was like, wow, this is crazy. I never really, I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying, but even though I walk these streets and it never really hit me like that right there. But it wasn't until I started taking those pictures of the murals that it just hit me. It really, I bawled my eyeballs out. I just thought to myself, these people are walking around in a freaking graveyard every day. And wonder why the energy is so negative. And then I started thinking about the people that were painted on these walls and in this energy and this frequency. And I said to myself, my God, please don't paint my picture up here and my eyeballs where I can see this violence and relive this. I don't know if that's how it works, but that's what I was thinking. I was like, oh my God, this is horrible. And I just said, who in the heck ever thought of this? That was crazy. So I don't know. It just seemed like more symbolism just start to come to me. I began to see white sheets with candles that represented burnt offerings. I'm like, oh my God, it's like it was a whole, this is a whole ritual sacrifice here of something that's going on. Like, who initiated, who started this mural of dead people in the city that you live in, that you have to walk down the streets in and interact and engage in and live in? Like, who wants to come outside and see the mural of a dead person? I'll just. So I just went on and I began to notice the churches and notice the corner stores. In the corner stores, you have all these murals, a lot of them, I'm not going to say all of them, of these people that have been killed in gun violence on their stores. And I'm like, what in the hell is going, I'm just like, what in the hell is going on here? I don't know if you ever just, I don't know where you live or if you just go out into your city and you see things like this, but this is horrible. Then I went to looking at the churches. There's just like a liquor store on every corner. There's a church on every corner. And then I started to look at these churches and the infrastructure and the structure. I'm talking about solid foundations and strong, but everything around them is crumbling. And I'm like, this just don't make sense. This just don't make sense. When I say I felt some type of way for a couple of days, that was crazy. That was just crazy. I never felt like that before. It's just like it just all hit me at one time. And I don't know who started that, but that needs to stop. That got to stop. I mean, I'm all for murals and everything, but I don't think that is the place to do it. I just don't think that's the place to do it. I think that is such a negative energy to paint in your cities like that, on stores, branded houses, and that's crazy. That's just crazy. I just wanna. I don't know if I need to actually pull a whole lot of cards on that because the message is clear. But we can see. Some encouraging words that we can take from this source ancestors. Something that we need to do to better our conditions and communities. Let me put my glasses on. Reckless. And I totally agree. That is a reckless situation. There is more on that situation. displeasure, and violent. Oh my God, this is crazy. So evidently, this is what they wanted me to talk about. That is just violent. It's, I don't know who thought of that, but we need to stop. And you wonder why it continues. And those white sheets, just it, I don't know. And the candles and the burning, it just made me think about the KKK. And I said, Lord, it done shifted to the people in the community doing these things with the white sheets and the burning candles. Resistance. Seasons. And level up. Alright, let's see what seasons say. For some reason, I think that's it. Tell you, nobody's thinking in alphabetical order. What's her name? Mama Bubaka. Let me turn up my light so I can see. So, okay, you have entered a new cycle that is very old. Allow yourself to become present, trust in divine timing, don't be in such a hurry. There is no shortcuts here. You are ready for a new beginning. You are in or entering a new season that will force you to evolve. This is a time of major transition. You are not stuck. You are not holding on to patterns. Change can be terrifying. Allow yourself to be mentored. When you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay this new pathway. Stay the course. Your time is now. And I really think that we're entering a new season. And I actually never told that story to no one other than the students in my class. I guess because I felt nobody was really interested or wanted to hear about it anyway. But I thought I needed to share that today. I think it's very important that we put an end to that. I think it's time that we start taking more control over our communities. I don't think that the government is going to do anything about these things. Who knows? They may have started it. I don't know. Let me just pull a few cards here. I don't know. I think we gotta Beware of the surroundings that we're in. I mean, it's like, I don't know, there's nowhere safe, but you don't have to add fury to the fire by adding harm to our communities. You know what I'm saying? The tower. This chaos, destruction, sudden upheaval, unexpected change, disaster. Yeah, that needs to be torn down. Those things need to come down. However, I hope this message really reaches somebody. I really think about that before they go out there and do that. Those white sheets, those candles. Oh my God, I just think about the kids when they had to see all this stuff. But anyway, that's what I got for today. If you like this message, share, like the page. Leave me a comment. I really want to know what you think about this. I know this might not reach everybody well, but I had to say it. I was prompted to say it. I had to say it. But anyway, see you tomorrow, I guess. Bye.